Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Welcome, my dear learners. This is a video for the subject of education, for the course of Bachelor's in Education, for the paper of Educational Technology, and this particular video is based on the major topic of teaching learning strategies and materials. This lecture is going to demystify the basic assumptions and technologies involved in computer-assisted instruction. This video lecture is recorded by Dr. Iram Khan. The course coordinator and the presenter of this video is Dr. Iram Khan from Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi. The academic expert or the reviewer of this video is Dr. Savita Kaushal from Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi. This video is produced under the project DTH Swayam Prabha Channels of Ministry of Education, Government of India. Hello dear students, I am Dr. Iram Khan, Assistant Professor at Institute of Advanced Studies in Education, Faculty of Education, Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi. Today we are going to have a discussion on the topic which is related to teaching learning strategies and materials, and in this lecture we will focus on the basic assumptions and technologies involved in computer assisted instruction. Let us start the discussion first with the objectives. The objectives of this session are to discuss the meaning and definitions of computer-assisted instructions, to elaborate the basic assumptions of computer-assisted instructions, and to describe the various technologies involved in computer-assisted instructions. First of all, we have to understand that what exactly is the relevance of computers in our life. Computer is the finest and most important gift of science and technology for the humankind. It has done miracles in almost all the areas of our lives. Today, there is no aspect of our life that remain untouched by the use and application of various forms of computers. We can say that now computer is the instrumental part, the most important aspect of every particular area of our life. In the field of education too, these are the computers basically are being used for managing various type of jobs, including the actual teaching learning process. And with the introduction of different policies or with the advent of different policies of education, we have seen that the involvement of computer assisted education has got leaps and bounds, and we have seen that the initial point was the national education policy, which is commonly called as new education policy of 1986. After that policy, our country also have taken initiatives for making their use, like the computers were started to be used in the teaching learning activities. So this policy is considered to be a path-breaking situation or a milestone from when the use of computers and teaching learning activities was very much popularized. The instructional work which was carried with the help of computers can be considered as or can be known as computer assisted instructions, or in short we can say CAI. Even in the new education policy which we have received in the year 2020, we have seen that the importance of computer assisted instructions and the online teaching learning process has been given a lot of emphasis. And the importance of the usage of computer in different ways of education, how we can educate people, the students who are at the remotest end of our country, can be possible by the help of the computers, which are basically assisted by internet services, that is actually understood and is initiated in a very proper way through these policies, and the new education policy or the national education policy of 2020 is not something else. Here also we can see that computer assisted education is somehow given a lot of emphasis. Here in this particular session, we will be discussing a lot, all the major points related to computer assisted instruction, what exactly it means, what are the different definitions, what are the basic assumptions, and what are the basic technologies which are involved in this computer assisted instruction will be dealt here in this particular session. First, we have to see that what exactly is the meaning of computer assisted instruction. This word computer assisted instruction, as you can see that even in the name, it gives an idea that the type of instruction which is aided or carried out with the help of a computer as a device or as a machine can be considered as the computer assisted instruction. So here basically computer is the device or the machine which is providing an aid to the instructional process. And this type of instructional process which gets an aid from computers is considered to be the computer assisted instruction. It is just one step ahead of the use of teaching machine, which we have seen like the teaching machine which was developed by Skinner. So this particular teaching machine, or you can say the machine which is called as computer, is one step ahead to teaching machine. Like, there can be many ways in which we can say that the computers or the computer assisted instruction is different from the teaching machine. We can make a program, a computer program. We can make a textbook transformed into computer program, and we can even make the instructional process as self-directed and individualized, and the personalized kind of education can be imparted by the help of computers. So the programming can be done so that we can actually make a textbook a very smart kind of book which can be given to the student with the help of the computer, as well as the instruction, the how to utilize the material which is either in the form of a textbook or in the form of a module or any form, any particular material, how to use that step by step methodology of using that particular material can be given in the form of instructions. And we are seeing nowadays that this type of method is being followed in the different online courses where the self-paced instruction is provided. So the students can actually do these courses on their own pace with their own comfort, and there is a kind of individualization of instructions which is carried away here in this in the online courses. So somehow we are moving towards individualization and personalization of education with the help of these computers. So the computer is said to be ahead of the teaching machine on account of its capacity of doing more works and multiple types of works at the same time for an ultimate, like, for numerous individuals, for numerous students. So like in case of a teaching machine, it can be used by one student at a time, or maybe the teacher is going to use it for the students who are sitting in the class. But here, if we are using computers and we have programmed a session or a class, it is something which is capable of to be used by unlimited number of individuals. So this is one way in which it is different from the teaching machine. In computer assisted instruction, for this particular reason, is relatively a new and developed concept than the teaching machine and the programmed learning oriented instructional technology. Basically, it is better, or you can say that it is more advanced than even the programmed learning orientation or instructional technology, which is based on programmed learning. So even the computer assisted instruction can be considered to be advanced than the programmed instructions. So we can say that the fact which that is making it very much clear that the use of computer has now almost revolutionized the field of instruction in all its dimensions. It can be defined like if we try to make a proper definition of the computer assisted instruction, we can define it as a teaching device for presenting programmed instructional material, and consequently it will not be proper to define the computer assisted instruction as the type of instruction which makes use of computer. It is more than that. So let us try to make out the various definitions which are given by various people at different times, and we will also try to see that what exactly these definitions basically mean. So let us try to analyze those definitions which are related to the computer assisted instruction. Let us try to examine the definition given by Bhatt and Sharma in the year 1992. What they stated, they basically said, under quotes, that CAI or computer assisted instruction is an interaction between a student, a computer controlled display, and a response entry device for the purpose of achieving educational outcomes. Quotes close. This definition brings into limelight various things. Let us try to see that what are those important factors or things which this definition tries to demystify. The first thing is that this definition says that in CAI or in the computer assisted instruction, there is an interaction between an individual student and the computer. And this, like whenever this happens in the tutorial system between the teacher and the individual student. So what is happening here in the computer assisted instruction? An interaction is being done between an individual student and the computer. And here the computer is taking the place of a teacher. Like it can be compared with the interaction happening between a teacher and the student. So here the place of a teacher is now given to the computer. Second point is that the computer is able to display the instructional material to the individual student, because everything which the programmer has created or the programmer has actually designed is made available here in the computer. So the computer is in a position to provide or display the instructional material to the student. Then the next point is that the individual student takes benefit of the displayed material, and the responses like basically the responses are given by the individual student on the basis of whatever he or she has studied by the help of this displayed material. So the individual or the student takes benefit of the displayed material, and then they make the responses. So they respond to all these materials. These responses are attended by the computer for deciding the future course of instruction displayed to the learner. So here, as in normal course, the teacher would be taking the decisions. Here the computer is basically taking the decisions on the basis of all those answers or all those responses which are received by the learner. The computer decides that whether we have to, the learner has to move ahead or the learner has to stick on the topic which is being taught. So the future course of action of the instruction is basically decided by the computer for that particular learner on the basis of whatever responses are received from the learner related to the material which is provided by the computer. Now the next point is that the interaction between the individual and the computer device or the machine helps in the realization of the set instructional objectives. So it is very focused. All the objectives are put in beforehand, and the computer as a device or as a machine is completely focused towards realization of the set instructional objectives. How? By providing the instructions, by providing the material to the learner, and as soon as the learner is in a position to respond correctly, he or she moves ahead and completes the entire course or the entire topic which is being taught, and in this way the instructional objectives are achieved. So these are those important facts or those important assumptions which are taken up by the definition. Like these are the excerpts which we took out from the definition given by Bhatt and Sharma. So like we can see that these assumptions, even the definition given by Bhatt and Sharma, is somehow lacking in respect of giving the basic essentials about the nature and characteristics of the instruction which is provided by computer assisted instruction. How we can actually achieve or we can make out or we can make the crux or a proper distinctive definition. Let us try to do that. So if there is any weakness in that definition, we can modify that definition in by adding few of the points or by making it more precise. Let us try to define it again. Computer assisted instruction is a method of instruction in which there is a purposeful interaction between a learner and the computer device. Here, the computer device is having useful instructional material as the software. So, the computer device basically provides the instructional material as software for helping the individual learner to achieve the desired instructional objectives with the pace or the speed of the learner or the abilities of the learner on the command of a computer. So basically the commands will be given by the computer, but it will be on the basis of the pace, the abilities, and the cues which are received from this learner to the computer. So the computer is not going to lead this learner abruptly. Basically, the computer will get an idea by the different responses which are received from the learner, and then it will decide very judiciously that what will be the next step. So here the entire teaching learning process is going to be managed by the learner as well as the computer. So computer is going to become an aid or a management system which is managing the learning process and also the teaching process. So this can be a little bit better definition or explanation of computer assisted instruction. Let us try to see the basic assumptions of the computer assisted instruction. The CAI is meant for auto individualized instructions, and because it rests on the idea of auto individualized instruction, so it has got some basic assumptions which are to be followed. What are these? Let us try to see. The first basic assumption is that instruction for a number of learners at a time. The instruction will be made for a list of learners. It will not be fed or it will not be uh, provided only for one learner. Instruction will be given for a number of learners at a single time. Here what we can see that the CAI can serve at a time to thousands of learners in an individualized way. So You can decide, as a learner, you can decide that what pace you are going to take up for completing a course or completing a proper topic, learning a proper topic. But the instructions which are being given, they will be the same. How randomly or how like what will be the pace, that can be decided by you. So what an individual needs according to the ability and the interest in a particular subject or topic, and accordingly this learner can get the instructional material and help from the computer. It is also the best programmed instruction which is available to the learner in such a nice individualized way. And that is why the first assumption of CAI, or computer assisted instruction, lies in its capacity of providing quality and quantity of auto instruction to a sufficiently larger audience or a larger number of individual learners at the same time. This is the first assumption. The second assumption is that automatic recording of the learner's performance can be done, because the system evaluates, the system actually records everything. How an individual learner reacts to the presented instructional material is something which is checked here. What are the different queries and the difficulties which this learner is facing? What are the different things which are related to the performance of this learner in terms of learning outcomes? So all these things are being taken care of here in this computer assisted instruction. All these things can be successfully and accurately recorded by the computer device. It helps for, for making a plan of the needed instruction to the individual learner for the proper advancement of their teaching learning process, of their learning process. And this timely and proper auto recording is the second assumption, because everything is being recorded, everything is being checked here by the computer system. This is the second assumption of the computer assisted instruction. The third one is that variety in the use of methods and techniques is also one of the features which can be seen in the computer assisted instruction. This computer assisted instruction assumes that every learner cannot be benefited through a single or the same way, and all these subjects or topics in a subject cannot be handled through a common method or a strategy. So this system believes that there should be wide variety of methods and approaches for imparting the instructions in a particular subject or topic, so that all the individual learners may be able to choose a particular method or approach according to their own interest, their own ability, and the nature of their instructional material is going to be provided to the individuals on all these bases, all these features, characteristic features, which are the part of their own teaching learning style. So the computer assisted instruction is also having this assumption of providing variety in the use of methods and techniques. This was the third assumption. Now let us try to see that what are the different technologies which are involved in the computer assisted instruction. It requires, basically the CAI requires a joint effort of various people in the matter of wise handling of the human resources, the material resources, and the other requirements. And in general, it involves three types of technologies which can be considered as the hardware technology, software technology, and the courseware. Let us try to see all these technologies one by one. Number one is the hardware. The computer or the machine which is used for providing all these instructions. So the computer as a machine represents the hardware. And in this case of computer assisted instruction, we certainly need an appropriate computer to suit our teaching learning situation, our teaching learning needs. It will require the services of an expert or somehow the teacher can also be the expert. Even a technical guy or a technical person um, can be present for the maintenance, and even an operator. And this operator can be anybody, a teacher, a student, or assistant. Any staff can be given this responsibility for providing some sort of training to use the hardware. So the teacher himself or herself must have a workable knowledge for the construction and working of a simple computer system. So the hardware is the computer, but how to use this hardware is something which is to be handled by the human resources. And here the human resources can be anybody, either a teacher or an operator or a technical person or anybody who is having a knowledge of the management or the usage of the computer. So this is the first technology, which is the hardware. The second uh, sort of technology is the software. And this computer, which is the hardware, cannot do anything for imparting instruction to the learner if it is not fed with the software, the material, which is the soul basically. So the programs basically contain the instructions to the computer in a particular language that is uh, that is understood by the system itself, and that particular language in which the computer gets the instruction is called as the software. So the programming which is the which is done in the language of the computer is considered to be the software. These programs are developed by different experts who are often called as programmers. And the software which are used for computer assisted instructions can be divided into two kinds or two types of CAI software can be seen. The first one is the application software and the second one is the system software. This application software includes instruction to the computer for carrying many kind of functions. The totality of the functions, the total functions which are required by the users are basically dealt by the application software. And the user's concern is basically with this particular application software. And on the other hand, the system software is needed for organizing the resources of the computer to carry out the application tasks mentioned in the application program. There are many activities which are conducted by this system software. These activities include to interpret the application program in the code of the computer or the machine, then to handle the input and output devices, to schedule the work within the computer machine or the entire device. So these are the few tasks which are dealt by the system software. And therefore, in a way, this software helps in the working of the computer or enabling it to do what is needed by the user in terms of its application. So this is all about the software, which is the second form of technology used here in this computer assisted instruction. Third is the courseware. The courseware is a technology which is based on the instruction that is imparted to the learner by the computer assisted instruction. For example, a student of class 12th wishes to learn about the topic, the respiratory system of human beings in biology. And for this purpose, the computer machine as a hardware will be requiring the services of the software, the application and system programs for its operation. And these programs will be prepared by the software programmer, who would be an expert in the software technology. But for its preparation, this person will certainly require the services of those who are experts in the courseware technology. And who will be included here? The first person will be the expert in the subject. The second person will be who is expert in the methodology and the strategies of teaching the subject. The third person will be the person or the expert who is the instructional psychology guy or person who is expert in instructional psychology or instructional technology. The fourth person or the fourth expert will be somebody who is expert in audio-visual aid preparation and use. And what the courseware technology will prepare in terms of the instructional material and method of instruction, and there will be many other things, will be translated by the software technologists into software programs for being used in this particular machine or this computer. So in this way, these three technologies, like we have seen the first one, which is hardware, second one is the software, and the third one, which is courseware, these three technologies and the persons operate them are jointly responsible for the preparation of the instructional activities conducted in the computer assisted instruction. Let us try to summarize what we have studied today. We have seen the computer assisted instruction, which refers to a method of instruction in which there is a purposeful interaction between a learner and the computer device, which is having useful instructional material as software for helping the individual learner to achieve the desired instructional objectives with the pace or the pace which is desired by the learner and even the abilities on the command of this learner. Then we have seen that CAI or the computer assisted instruction, for its fruitful application, it rests on some basic assumptions. What are these basic assumptions? The first one is that instruction can be given for a number of learners at a time. Then we have seen the second assumption is that automatic recording of the learner's performance can be done. And we have seen that the variety can be there. The variety in the use of methods and techniques can be achieved here in the computer assisted instruction, and these are the three basic assumptions. Then we have seen that in general there are three types of technologies which are involved in the computer assisted instruction, which are basically named as the hardware, software and courseware. The hardware technology helps in the maintenance and operation of the computer as a machine. The software technology serves two purposes: helping in operating the machine through the application software and enabling the machine to provide the needed services to the users through its utility software. The courseware technology is meant for developing course material for the instructional purposes for being converted into software programs by the software programmers. So this is all about today's session. We will study more about computer assisted instructions in the forthcoming sessions. Let us see each other in those sessions and try to understand CAI or computer assisted instruction in a more better way. These are few of those references and the suggested links which were used while creating this session. You can also go ahead and study more by the use of these references and links. This is all for today. Let us see each other in another session another time. Thank you so much. Dear learners, you are watching a video which is based on teaching learning strategies and materials, and in this lecture we discussed about the basic assumptions and technologies involved in computer assisted instruction. This video lecture was recorded by faculty at home during the homebound situation of COVID-19 pandemic using minimal technical resources. Technical errors, if any, are unintentional and may please be ignored. For any queries with regard to this lecture or broadcast, kindly send your email to techsupport@dth.ac.in. Thank you so much.